yes, here we go, here we go. Hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, well, let me put some nice chill music. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. Okay, yes. So, 2023, pretty alright year. For for me at least, did some stuff, did some cool things. But right now we're looking at what I did. So I finally played TIE Fighter. Yeah, that was a big thing for me. I've been wanting to play it for a long time. Tried the old 1998 version before. It kept crashing for reasons, then I fixed it. Then I stopped playing it. But I finally played it with the fantastic TIE Fighter full conversion thing for X-Wing Alliance. Next thing, what did I do? Oh, took part in Plastic Model Weekender Pumu PMW, the charity group build along for Gunpla stuff. What did I build? Oh, I built my Hello Kitty Gundam finally, and Harrow Ball. So I need to give those a top coat. Did some really bad hand painting of that Hello Kitty Gunpla. But yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. I have, if I get accepted into the next year, I have ideas. Well, I did a live cooking stream. I cooked Sonic the Hedgehog's classic chili dog recipe from the old Archie comics, live on stream over a few hours. I also died by drinking Grimace Shake. That was a fun time. Yeah, hopefully you'll do more cooking streams in 2024. It'll be cool. Did the board game stream. We played Atmosphere, the classic VHS board game, live on stream. Did we win? No, we lost. We lost because we're going too slow. Wanted to do one over Christmas, didn't quite work out, but hopefully I can get some more of these going throughout the year. They'll be cool. It was a lot of fun to do it with like Caster and Sheila. I think Maru didn't have the best time, so maybe I'll ask her before we do a game like that again. She does get overwhelmed by board games with lots of rules, and we have to be quick with this, and Anyway, I built a Master Grade Wing Gundam Zero EW, the car, which I've had for a little while now, and it's actually the second Master Grade I've ever built. The first one I built years ago, when I first started building Gunpla. It was the original Master Grade Wing Gundam Endless Sports version. Wing Gundam Zero, sorry. This is much better kit, and I built it a lot better than I did back in the day by, I was ripping out the parts from the sprues, so that was fun. That was good back in the day. Absolutely. Don't do that, kids. Don't do that. Just don't do that, kids. Oh, I went too fast. Can I go back? Ah! No! I don't even know what my Firefox would have shown you there. No! Oh, share on a slideshow. And then the final one I had was... I kit bashed a Gundam. Yes, I kit bashed the Star Hurricane Gundam together, which sitting in parts at the moment, and I'll explain why. Things I want to do in 2024. More cooking streams. Yeah, I've got the Sonic the Hedgehog cookbook, which would be fun. But I'm sure there's other stuff I can cook. Like I want to do donuts, although there's donuts in that cookbook. I should probably do the updated Sonic chili dog recipe, as well as other stuff from the book. Like there's like a Dr. Robotnik's, Dr. Eggman's, like omu rice he does, which is ridiculous, with like tempura fried prawns for his mustache. Ridiculous. And there's other stuff, cool stuff from the book. Would be cool to do an off collab with that. It very much depends on who's available, who I can get to, money and all that jazz. Off the top of my head, would be easy to do it with Pixie and Courage maybe. And if I could strong arm Tori Tiger into doing a cooking stream, that would be great. Don't think that's going to happen. I haven't even talked to her about it. So, but yes. Otherwise, oh yes, Airbrush Gunpla. The Star Hurricane Gundam I was making. I need to get that airbrushed properly. I got loads of stuff for airbrushing, and I started on this fishing Zaku I was making, which I need to finish. But maybe I can record it and kind of have it as part of the end of the build. What was it called? The little time lapse I do. Time lapse. That's what it is. Yeah. I need to do more of those. I haven't actually done one since the Moon Gundam build I did a little while ago. But yeah, I can stream those or record those just so I can edit out my hedge face. But I don't think I'll be able to have a setup like Coleman does. Coleman, if you know our good Gunpla building pal Coleman he has like I think an airbrush station next to his main kind of building station, so we can switch cameras. Unless I move, that's not going to be a thing. Maybe moving is on the cards in 2024. Who knows? We'll see. I have to see how it goes, right? Oh, and yes, and once again, telling myself I need to do video essays. I've said I need to be doing those for the last 2 years. Definitely got one on X-Wing, which will now be X-Wing and the TIE Fighter games, kind of in my back pocket. I've kind of been, poking at bits and pieces of it for a long time. So I think that's something I kind of want to get done and sorted. And then I've got another few ideas I want to write about. I've got a big one I want to write about to do with Evangelion. Because, I one of the things we talk about in Guitar the Live a lot, or Guitar Universe now, is kind of how people kind of misconstrue, things, especially if they just think of things as from a quite limited American way of doing anime. So, like, there's this whole conception that Evangelion fixed mecha. And then it wasn't reconstructed until Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Now, obviously, Evangelion's great. Gurren Lagann's great. Gurren Lagann's one of my favorite animes, and definitely mecha animes. But that's just not true. I mean, Gal Gaigar came out like a couple of years after Evangelion, and so Turner Gundam also was, a couple of years after that. So I don't really agree with that assessment that, it wasn't cool to be in a robot. Robots weren't reconstructed until Gurren Lagann. That may be how someone viewed it, but either way, there was like someone I think made that case, and it became considered the, the actual history of mecha for a long time, and that's not how it works. Anyway, I'll get more into that if I ever do the video essay. More board game streams, maybe themed. Who knows? I think someone was joking about one to do with Easter, with Jesus' birthday, or something stupid like that. That could be funny and silly. What else have we got? More ASMR streams. I don't know if people care about ASMR streams. I had a friend in real life who quite liked one of the ASMR streams I did ages ago. Like, I think it was for my 2nd anniversary. I just did an hour of driving around Forza Horizon 5 in ASMR mode, and he found it very cool. So I want to kind of do that, a bit more of that. I'm going to give it a slight shot with the Flight Sim stream at the end of the week. Yes, this is probably something more off-stream, but a full re-rig of my model. I like the way my model works, but it's not quite up to what I want to do. I have several outfits for it now, and at the moment they're just like different models. So I want to kind of have them all combined into one cool shit. Especially now we got all the cool new VTube Studio stuff going on. So yeah. It's cool stuff going to come along for my model, hopefully. Ooh, 24 games. What have I got? Oh yes, Racing Lagoon, which is that Square Enix racing RPG. Got a translation like a year and a bit ago. I think Caster has said he's interested in doing some collabs with me with that. Moving on in the X-Wing series to X-Wing vs TIE Fighter. I want to do some collabs with that because there's a lot of cult missions and stuff like that going on with those. Not really great story mode stuff going on, especially compared to X-Wing and TIE Fighter. But depending on how quick with that, I mean, there's Balance of Power, which has some story stuff. But, I like X-Wing vs TIE Fighter. Other flight sims, Wing Commander, Elite Dangerous. Wing Commander 1 might be a bit hard to actually stream or play in general, because apparently it's got lots of very silly... because it's an old game, a lot of it is based on the speed of the clock speed of the CPU. And, obviously now you can just give it as much clock as it wants. However, it means it just goes... but unfortunately, it does mean when it's kind of like lots of things on screen, it slows to a crawl. I think there are some mods that fix this now, but only with certain versions of the game, so I need to look into that. But yeah, I want to play older Ace Combats. I want to do a couple more arcade racing games, like Mario Kart Arcade GPDX. I think some of the maybe Sega Rallies or the Daytonas. Because they're cool, they're great, they're classics. I haven't really done actually much of Outrun 1 either, so I'll give that a go. There's some Sonic games I want to do this year. Free Riders, I think, will be part of the June Sonic month that I do. I think I did unlock that I have to check out Sonic Project 06, which is the mod of, I believe, Sonic Generations, to give Sonic 06 like a better name, a better game. So I'll give that a go. And there's 3 Sonic games I've not beaten, so maybe I'll play one of those during June. Sonic the Black Knight, Sonic Lost World, Sonic Forces. I actually haven't played any of the Boom games, but yeah, I'm not adding those to the list. But those are the 3 kind of main Sonic games I've not played. Or finished, at least. Like, I started Lost World and Forces, and I didn't really get very far. I actually got Black Knight on Wii recently, just because I kind of have a fairly complete collection of Sonic games in one way or another. Whether it's on actual disc, or cartridge, or part of a collection, or Steam, digital edition, or whatever. I have pretty much every single Sonic game, apart from Knuckles Chaotix, because that is 32X only and then been re-released. Although, you know, I do have Sonic Shuffle. I have Sonic Shuffle on Dreamcast disc, which I didn't buy for very much back in the day, like a tenner. And now it's worth quite a lot of money, but I kind of don't want to get rid of it. So, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just don't rob the barn. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Other 2024 stream stuff. I got a few builds I want to do. So I got the Figure Eyes, a Kamen Rider Black build that I want to do. I got that literally yesterday. And the Gunpla Club, the contest, or the group build thing for the next few months is just to do a Figure Eyes build. There's a lot of kind of details on Kamen Rider Black, especially around his driver. That's our stickers, so I would probably try and actually give those a proper paint. Also, some of the parts are kind of a weird silver, which I don't really quite like, so I might just give them a proper paint. Because they're not really silvery in the show, it's more of a grey. So I'll give those a repaint and see how they go. HD Caliban, RG New, RG God, and maybe some kind of chill live 2D rigging streams. I got a couple I need to do. I got to finish Choo Choo's still. Sorry, Choo Choo. I'm sorry, Choo Choo. I'm sorry, Choo Choo. It's taking way too long. And then I'm doing Topanga Nikki's, which is going to be the main one for the beginning of the year, and then re-rigging myself for, well, I wasn't saying my birthday, but that's 48 days away, so I don't think I won't have time for that. Maybe for my third anniversary, or whatever. Who knows? I'll do it for something. But yeah, I think that's it. There's actually not much really for this year that I had planned. I thought about doing this like last second, so that's why it's very short. Yes. Anyway,